Yeah, and so you got to say up to stuff, watch the documentary.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Okay, so you've been hanging around with Michael Cohen a little bit, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
The FBI is now interested in you.
Yes.
At some point, you might be talking to prosecutors, okay?
Yeah.
So I would like you to get
Who's
a little...
to say I haven't?
Well, that's going to be...
Right. Oh, yeah, got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's going to be question number one. Okay, so I want to get you a little rehearsal on how to talk to them. And
Please do.
The best way to do it...
I thought I had that at CNN, but go ahead.
The best way to do it is one-word answers, yes or no.
Oh, boy.
That's the best way to do it.
That's true.
Okay, so let me get my...
Oh, my gosh.
Let me get my prosecutor pen, okay? So, question one.
Yes.
Have you been talking to prosecutors?
Yes.
Wow. Prosecutors usually don't say that after the answer. We're going to come back to these things, okay? Question two. Do you have tape of Donald Trump using the N-word on the set of Celebrity Apprentice?
No.
Question three. Do you have any Trump tapes that we haven't seen or heard already?
Yes.
Okay, we're coming back to that one. Will Michael Cohen's telephone tapes be on your show?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're going to come back to that because Michael Cohen says no, but we'll see. Okay.
They will 100%. I talked too much.
Let's get through the series, and then we'll go back and we'll review some of the testimony. Why is Michael Cohen, friend of Donald Trump, talking to Tom Arnold, enemy of Donald Trump?
One word?
Oh, yeah, that's a tricky one. Okay, so go ahead. You can do a sentence for that. It's not a one-word answer.
Surrender.
I like that. That's a great one-word answer to that. We're coming back to that, that's for sure. Is Michael Cohen going to tell the truth to the FBI and the prosecutors when they question him?
Yes.
Why do you think... I'm going to save this one, because this last thing is... The last question I have for you is about something insane that happened in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
And you are a self-proclaimed crazy person.
Yes.
So you're an authority on that. So I'm going to save that.
Okay.
And a hint is, and you can think about this, it's about the First Lady's jacket. So I'm going to save that. I'm saving that for the end, okay? Because I need a crazy person
you got it.
as an authority in reacting to that. Okay, so... Michael Cohen has been watching you on TV, and you've said that on TV, you have said you've spent some time with him, and you're going to spend the whole weekend with him.
Right.
Okay. He then tweets, Michael Cohen then tweets, oh boy, I need the glasses for the tiny Michael Cohen tweet because it's inside your bigger tweet. Appreciate Tom Arnold, kind words about me as a great father, husband, and friend. That was a chance, he's referring to the photograph that you tweeted, that was a chance public encounter in the hotel lobby where he asked for a selfie. By the way, that's the way it looked to me when I saw it.
Right.
So, hold on. Then he goes on and says, not spending the weekend together, did not discuss being on his show, nor did we discuss POTUS. So he's saying... And so that you responded to that.
Right.
So you responded to Michael saying, so you didn't like me on CNN either. That makes it unanimous. Does that mean you didn't like yourself on CNN?
No, I mean, it was hilarious. It was terrible.
I saw it. But so then you tell him to get some rest, and you say, I won't trouble you anymore. Last thing you need is my nonsense. Oh, and whatever you do, do not watch this show, Lawrence, on Msnbc. So
turn off the TV, Mike.
So he's saying you're not going to spend the weekend together. Let's get the romance.
It's been ongoing.
Let's get the bromance clarified right away. Are you spending the weekend together?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Why would he say you're not?
Well, I don't know. You know, it's been and forth that he said you need to make this clear, and there's been a lot of tweeting and and I tried to make it clear. You're a great father. You're great. I didn't say this. I said this. And the truth is that he thinks this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for him. Is the real truth. And I tried to go, okay, well, I'm trying to have his back like every possible way.
So the tweeted photograph was not just this random encounter in the hotel lobby.
Well, here's
or if it was, you're saying it became something more after that.
Well, the real truth is, I probably oversold it, and he way undersold it. Okay. He's way underselling our relationship.
Okay. So what's the accurate sell?
Well, the accurate sell is that I was sitting with a journalist, Brian Hyatt, from the Rolling Stone magazine, and he was talking about this whole situation and how odd that I'm in the middle of it, and I have been there with Michael Cohen before. And Michael Cohen has actually, and Donald Trump actually sued me and done a cease and desist.
Why did they sue you?
They wanted me to be quiet about somebody that was in Russia in 2013 with him.
And so you dealt with Michael Cohen in that capacity.
Oh,
before,
yeah.
As an adversary.
Yes. And so, what is the odds that I'm always in the middle of this? And I said, that's Michael Cohen standing in the street right there. And he said, I don't believe you. I said, yeah. And I jumped up, and Michael Cohen came through the door of the Regency, and I just eyeballed him, and I said, this is either going to end well or bad.
Okay.
And so we had this conversation, and then at a certain point, and then of course Brian Hyatt has to full disclosure and go, I'm a journalist. I'm like, shut up. And then he sees it up for Showed Michael, and so Michael Cohen takes his
You're
card.
an investigative journalist now.
Yes, I know, but I don't tell people that because I don't want to stop talking.
You have to obey the rules. That's
So we have a long conversation. Brian takes a picture of us. It wasn't a selfie, which was nice of Michael. And it goes on. And then Michael Cohen goes, we've met 6 times. I go, yeah. But by the way, he's staying there.
I know he's staying there. He's living there. Let me ask you this: do you believe that Michael Cohen has tapes that are about you? Because you were an adversary.
Yeah, he does. Where my name is, yeah.
And is he going to give you those for your show?
Well, I would like to get them before the show airs, but I know that they have been requested, and I know that because the president is involved, and they have filed papers to hold on. They're going through them right now. It's the process. They're checking. They have that whatever that process is.
So when you say yes to the question of will Michael Cohen tapes be on your show doesn't debut until September. Is it that you're just hoping the tapes become public through the legal process, and therefore they will be on your show?
Michael Cohen is an episode of our show. I will tell you that right now. We are filming an episode about Michael Cohen.
But he says he's not cooperating with your show.
So he's the star of the episode of this show. He keeps tweeting, and I don't know what to say.
Well, you can do an episode that's about him that he doesn't cooperate with. There's a lot of video you can use.
Lord said, this to be true. Sometimes people say they're not cooperating, but they're full on cooperating. But he is totally cooperating with me and with the good guy. I'm a good guy.
The good guys?
Yes.
Which good guys?
The good guys that are the real good guys. He is cooperating with. I'm on the good side of this whole thing. You're on the good side of this whole thing. My show is about pointing out to people like Mark Burnett that have all the Apprentice tapes. You want to be on the right side of this because this is going to go down. Donald Trump is just, you just had the thing, the liar and his horror. It's going to go down. I'd like to see the tapes. And Michael Cohen is cooperating on the right side of this right now.
So, in the right side, does that include the FBI and the prosecutors?
Yes.
So he's cooperating with them already?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
And how do you know that?
He didn't say those words, but I know that.
What were the words he said?
I know people are...
That indicate that. That's okay. I can understand.
I'm with you. You know that.
And you said you've spoken to prosecutors.
Well, I have. Let's not hit that so hard.
Not about anything in your distant past. About Michael Cohen or this situation, anything involving.
Not about Michael Cohen.
Have you spoken to prosecutors about anything that involves Michael Cohen or Donald Trump or any of that stuff?
Let me ask you a question. If you had, would you talk about it on this show? Let me just say this. There's a unique situation that I have that has to do with.
How about Felix Sater? Have you talked to prosecutors about him? Close up of this reaction to this question. Have you talked to prosecutors of the FBI about Felix Sater?
I will tell you that Felix Sater is also cooperating.
He's someone you know.
Yeah.
And you know him well?
Yeah.
Well enough that he would tell you whether he's cooperating with prosecutors? Okay. We're going to have to squeeze in a break here.
Okay.
Do you have someplace to be? Is Michael Cohen waiting outside? Or
no, he'll be back at the. He's like we're girlfriend and boyfriend from high school. He's going to tweet now.
Can you just?
By the way, I missed my kids' Jackson's kindergarten graduation to be here. I'm the one that is missing out. He talks about his kids. What about Tom Arnold?
Listen, I love having you here, but I'm not sure I approve of you missing that kindergarten graduation.
Well, he's going again next year, so don't say anything.
So just hang out through through commercials.
I'm with you.
Okay, and I won't ask you any more questions.
Nobody's watching this, right?
No, it's actually kind of, we get a pretty big audience on Friday.
I know you do. I watch it every day.
And it's